King Abraha's city in ancient Yemen was a powerful center of trade and rule, marked by grand tents, organized armies, and wealth drawn from caravan routes linking Arabia, Africa, and the wider ancient world. Abdul-Muttalib went calmly into Abraha's camp. Though surrounded by soldiers and elephants, he showed no fear. He came not to beg, only to reclaim his stolen camels. King Abraha was furious when Abdul-Muttalib approached his tent. The king expected fear, but saw only dignity and calm. Before a vast army, Abdul-Muttalib stood unshaken. Abraha felt respect where he expected submission. Never had he seen such strength without weapons. Silence filled the tent as their eyes met. "I am King Abraha. Once, a single word from you could have sent my armies back to Yemen. Now, hear my wrath. I come to shatter your sacred house, the pride of your fathers, and you grovel for camels? I have come to ask you for my camels. They were taken unjustly by your army. As for the Kaaba, it has its own Lord, and he will protect his house. I am the owner of the camels, but the house belongs to Allah." Abdul-Muttalib left the tent in silence, his heart firm and unshaken. He knew that Abraha would march forward with his army, yet fear did not follow him. Turning toward the Kaaba, he raised his hands and prayed to Allah, trusting that the Lord of the house would defend it, even as the enemy prepared to strike. "O Allah, if these are your enemies, protect your house. You know that I have no power against them, so do not let them harm the Kaaba." As Abdul-Muttalib prayed, the sky began to change. From the distant horizon, birds appeared in great numbers, filling the air as they circled above the Kaaba. They came in waves, moving with purpose, surrounding the sacred house, as if answering a divine command. What seemed ordinary at first soon became a sign that Allah's protection had begun. King Abraha rode forward with his army, the ground shaking under the elephants' feet. Spears glinted in the sun, banners flapped in the wind, and the sound of drums echoed through the desert. Every step brought them closer to the Kaaba. As they saw birds cycling around Kaaba, fear rippled through Abraha's army. The soldiers froze, shouting in terror, while the elephants, massive and mighty, recoiled and trumpeted in panic. Chaos spread across the battlefield as the once feared army found itself powerless against the divine signs above the Kaaba. The birds swooped down with fierce precision, striking the soldiers and throwing the army into chaos. Spears and shields could not protect them as the birds pecked and battered, scattering men in every direction. Even the mighty elephants faltered, panicked by the relentless onslaught from the skies, and the once powerful army crumbled before the protection of Allah over the Kaaba. By the time the sun shone high over the desert, Abraha's army lay defeated. Soldiers and elephants alike had fallen, scattered across the sand. Silence returned to the land, broken only by the wind over the Kaaba. Allah's protection had prevailed, and the sacred house remained untouched, a sign for all who witnessed that His will is stronger than any army.